Okay, take number 4. I think this is about as good as the sound is going to get. I got a lot of wind. I'm trying to hide the camera behind a truck. Anyway, it is Saskatoon. It is November 24th. WIKISPEED test of a bolted module, bolted joint, version 4. I am going to try and repeat the numbers that I'm the results every time I get near the camera so that I make sure I don't miss any. We are currently at, our bathroom scale has been calibrated to the best of my ability compared to my other bathroom scale. The hydraulic jack is sitting on top. We're reading 0 with all of the weight in there. We're calling this point of contact 51 inches from here to this point right here, which is the point that's going to get the maximum amount of torque on it. We've got a tube in place so that we can do the measurements on square. We are at 53 millimeters right now between the edge here, this bottom edge, and this wall is 53 millimeters. If I had built it square, it would actually be 51 millimeters because that's the depth of this tube. There's a bolt in the way. I can't use and there's a clamp in the way. I can't put the square on directly, so I put this spacer on. The caliper is down there, and I guess we are pretty much ready to start. Okay, we are not really interested in anything on the first. It's over 4 feet, so the first 50 pounds is not very interesting, so I will just pump it up, keep my face out of the way this time, and just pump the hydraulic jack up to 50 pounds where we take our first measurement. That's where it's going to begin to get interesting. 200, 225 pounds kind of thing on the joint. If we can't make it past that, then I might as well stop anyway, because the joint has to take 500 foot-pounds of torque, and we're getting better than 800 on the welded joint, so in order to compare to the welded joint, we need it to take at least 500. So that looks like it's about 50 pounds. I'm trying to shield my face from it this time. We have some serious bending happening. Okay, we're going to call that 50 pounds, 76 millimeters of distance on there, so it's already distorted quite a bit. There's a gap on this side, but that could just be my sloppy assembly skills. So we're going to start at 50 pounds, we're going to go up in 5-pound increments. That was 18 pumps at 55 pounds, more than I would expect it should be required. Okay, I'm going to call that 81 millimeters. Okay, we are at 55 pounds. It hasn't dropped, so we're going to continue up to 60. Okay, that's 60 pounds. That was 26 pumps. So I believe we're into our distortion area. We have significant gap. And we've got another 4 or 5 millimeters on our distance. We're going to call that 86. So we're at 60 pounds, 86 millimeters. We're going to go Go higher, go for 65. Okay, that was 31 pumps, which is every time I go, or every section I go here, it's getting higher. Got another 5 millimeters anyway. It's getting hard to get this stuff to stay up. Okay, we're back to 55 pounds. We're at 91 millimeters. So we've probably broken something. I'm going to go as high as the hydraulic jack will go and see if I can get back up to 65 pounds pressure. Okay, we're back at 65 pounds. I'm not going to test, or I'm not going to check the angle again. We're just going to go for 70. Okay, I'm at the end of my stroke for the hydraulic ram. We're just a hair under 70, and we're dropping. There's no noises from my joint. There's no noises from my shed. So I don't expect that we're going to have a catastrophic failure. Here's the last one. Here we are at about 103 millimeters. We've dropped to 63 pounds. We're at 103 millimeters, and I don't have any hydraulic ram left. We are going to drop the hydraulic ram, put in a couple of spacers so that I can start the testing again, and continue. Okay, we are back in business here. We're at 103 millimeters, which is the same as we were before the hydraulic ram needed to be reset. Make sure I tighten this up. Hit. Hydraulic ram is back down to 0. We're sitting at 60 pounds static on the scale, so we're going for 70. Okay, we're at 70. That didn't take very many pumps, so I don't imagine it meant very much. I should say that after I check. I would say 105 millimeters. So that didn't take very many, so we're at 105 millimeters. We're at 70 pounds on the scale, and we stayed there. So we're going for 75. That was 13 pumps. That is about 108 millimeters. That's not bad. We're not moving up by very much. 108 millimeters, 75 pounds. We're still at 75 pounds, and we're going for 80. Okay, we just tested. The scale hasn't deflected too much. It's at actually about 82 pounds right now. I did it one extra time. Okay, we're going to go about 111. So about 82 pounds, 111 millimeters, and we're going higher. We're going to hit 85. $85 pounds was only 3 pumps. There's no consistency here whatsoever. Yeah, looks like 112 millimeters. Thought it was 113 last time. 112 millimeters, 85 pounds. We've got some serious deflection on the corner, but it hasn't let go, so I'm going to keep going. 90 pounds. Okay, we broke. This time my face wasn't over top of it, which is good. I don't know what broke, but we're down to 75 pounds. This looks really odd. I can't tell what broke. I'm just going to keep pumping it. So we were at where we're going for 85 pounds. We didn't make it. Or did we go for 90? I don't know. I'll have to look back in the video. And we're dropped to 75 pounds. We're going to go as high as we can go with this hydraulic ram. Okay, we broke something else. We're down to 45 pounds. So we broke something. We went down to 75 pounds. We broke something else. We're down to 45 pounds. I can see the hydraulic ram still raising. So I'm going to continue. We're up to 50. I broke something else. I'm hearing snapping sounds. Oh, and something broke seriously because I'm down to 10 pounds. So we're going to look at this in post-mortem, but you can actually probably see if I zoom in, a little bit more. You can actually see that the side wall of the aluminum tube here has broken. So we're no longer in the shear strength of the bolts or pulling through the side of the aluminum tube. We're now into the breaking of the sidewall.